This week, the government announced a subsidy on electric car purchases. About bloody time, but why not fund it by reducing subsidies to the oil and gas industry instead of making the taxpayer cover the cost? That would send a message and indicate a direction of travel. They've also decided to do something about the state of the water industry, but still won't nationalise it. So we remain in a position where bosses and shareholders have fleeced us of billions while we get fined £1,000 for using a hose pipe. It's been revealed that under the last Tory government, a list of Afghans saying they helped during the war and wanted asylum was published by mistake, along with the names of Special Forces personnel and British spies, putting upwards of 100,000 people at risk. They then covered it up and put a super injunction in place. Covering the cost will be in the region of 7 billion, so I think we have a right to know who authorised this. Looking at you, Boris Johnson and Grant Shapps. But that frog-faced fascist fucker Farage is already just quoting numbers that suit his needs without any context. And speaking of reform, they're always going on about rape gangs. Well, not a single one of them turned up to meet victims who went to Parliament. The government are introducing voting in elections for 16 and 17-year-olds, as promised in the manifesto, and of course the Tories are up in arms. But remember, they allowed 15-year-olds to vote in their leadership elections, potentially for a new Prime Minister. Reform are saying, with no proof, that it will benefit them, but still against it. Surprising when one of their councils is being run by an 18-year-old. Remember, there's only 1 day's difference from being 17 to being 18. But the real things in this bill that they won't be happy about are that it will strengthen the rules on donations to political parties and require clearer labelling of who are behind their promotion. We know Reform are a business, but this will include them when they're pretending to be a political party. What they will have enjoyed will be the riots in Essex at a hotel housing migrants, led by Britain First and rabble roused by Reform councillor James Regan. It followed accusations of sexual assault against a migrant staying there. An accusation, not proof. There are criminals among migrants, yes. Official figures say around 1%, but the rate among the general population is 2%. But why would they tell the whole truth when being selective with facts suits their purposes so much better? And it was strange that the people who are calling for burqas to be banned for security reasons were wearing full-face balaclavas that look a lot like a burqa. Even stranger that Nigel Farage is yet again being given a platform to promote his racist views on the Laura Kunsberg show on national TV today. If only we had a historical event where there were a gradual increase in targeting of a minority group based on lies and prejudice, so someone could take power by saying they'd sort the problem out after gradually being given control of the media. I don't know, let's start in 1930s Germany. It probably explains why Palestine Action, who are calling out our complicity in a genocide, are a proscribed group, but not Britain First. I'm off to listen to Crazy by Seal, because repeating the mistakes of the past, in fact tacitly encourage them, really is. If you enjoyed this video, a like or share would be appreciated. Want to see more? Why not subscribe? Comments welcome.